So what we can do is we can, like, let's say just go to Google and we can say iNaturalist. So we can go to this iNaturalist app, website. This will open up the website. If you are not logged in, it will ask you to log in. So this is the corner. From this corner, you can see that I'm already logged in. Yes, so you can see that I'm already logged in here, and there is an option to upload. So if I click on this upload button, I will go to the page where we can, upload our observations here. So what we can do is we can either drag and drop photos or we can just choose photos manually. So let's say these are the iNaturalist, these photos I took today. Now there are 28 photos and quite a few of these species were observed by me. So what the best part I liked about this is that we can do these things, multiple things together. For example, for this one species, I have taken 5 photos. So what I can do is I can drag and drop on top of that. So we see here that these are the 5 photos of the same observation. So now we can see this is one observation and these are 5 photos here. Let it give it a while. The loading metadata is coming. This will also show that these are 5 photos here. Similarly, in this case, because in most of the cases, it is better to take more than one photo so that you can look at that particular observation from different angles and a better prediction can be made by the computer suggestion and also by the ideas, the people who are identifying, who are helping, and the other people, they'll be able to understand better about it. So these are 3 photos of this next plant. This is a mushroom, and I have taken, I think, 4 or 5 photos of this mushroom. So I'm taking here. This is another plant, so I've taken 3 photos of this plant. This is another plant, so these are 5 photos of this plant. Let's say this picture I wanted to take of a pigeon, but I could not take it properly, so I'll just delete this because there's not a clear picture. And a couple of ants, I could not take these pictures also very clearly, but this one is actually quite clear. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ants are visible here, and this one also. So I can just keep whichever I want to. And this is the people tree which I was talking earlier. So I have already uploaded, so I'll just remove these. So you can see if there are, a bunch of photos together which you want to upload. This I liked that, there are so many of these. So these 6 observations I can upload together. There are so many photos here. I can just, click on select all, and then I can. So for example, this date is already mentioned here, but if I want to update the date, I can do it, it together. For example, the location I want to give for all of these observations, so I can come here. And let's say I can just select, or I can, also search. For example, I'm in Sanat Nagar. So I just want to provide nothing else. So I can just do this. And here we also get this option that if I want to, make this circle bigger or smaller, how much obscure I want to give my location, because, I am little, someone doesn't provide much location about their observations, they can do this. Again, this location is public, obscure, or private. We can mention from here. If any of these is captive or cultivated, I can manually select that there. Or if all of them are captive or cultivated, I can mark it here. Otherwise, I can just remove that. And that's it. So now I can click on each one of them, and then this will suggest which species this might be. So let's say I don't know about this thing and I don't want to get into all of this. So I can just mention use plant as placeholder. I just done that. So in this case also, let's say if I'm interested to go and check, okay, this looks similar to this one, but looking at the picture, I don't think this is actually this one. So I can just say this is just a plant. And then I can leave it as it is. This is some mushroom I know. So I can just say mushroom. Given that many of the users are new here, they don't know much about this species. So we can, we don't really have to get into details about that. So this is just, these are just the ants, I know. So it says that this is from this family, but so we can mention that. So we can take these suggestions, and if you are confident, then you can use the suggestion, or you can just mention that this is just a plant or animal, that much itself is sufficient. So yes, all I have to mention ensure is I have the photo, I have the date and time, and I don't have to worry about this. Even if I leave it empty, that will also be fine, because there will be many observers who will come over, and sorry, the people who wants to identify and who loves to identify, they will come and identify. And I can click on submit 6 observations, and that's it.